Welcome back to Sneaker Huddle Weekly. In today's video, we're going to be discussing the best and some sneaker news in today's video. Now, without further ado, guys, let's go ahead and get into this week in sneakers. Kevin Durant shares a first look at the upcoming Nike KD 16 ahead of the playoffs. Official images of the Air Jordan 3 Wizards, aka Michael Jordan's Wizard player exclusive. Tiger Woods Nike Free TW13 Retro is dropping in the original black colorway. Aime Dore unveils brown and taupe suede New Balance 550s for a duo to release in spring 2023. Pharrell Williams and Adidas are teaming up on the Samba Human Race. Adidas and BAPE will celebrate BAPE's 30th anniversary on the Forum Low. The Adidas Campus 80 crop recognizes the 420 harvest season. Blue pigments will make their way to the New Balance 1906R to drop soon. Michael Jordan's game-worn autographed Last Dance sneakers from the 1998 NBA Finals is the most expensive sneakers ever sold. These sneakers last week in an auction brought in a whopping $2.2 million. Takashi Murakami's first Nike collaboration is rumored to arrive on April 24th, and here's a look at two of the Air Force Ones. And rumored to drop in spring 2024 is the Air Jordan 1 High 85 in the metallic red colorway. Here we have a first look at an upcoming Air Jordan 5 in the Burgundy colorway that is rumored for September the 9th. And the Air Jordan 17 Low is set to return in spring 2024. As a kid born in the early 90s, I was a kid when this retro or this sneaker was around when I was playing a lot of youth basketball. So I'm super excited to finally add this sneaker to my collection when it makes its way back, because I wasn't able to get it when I was a small kid. 4 colorways of the Nike Air Max 186 Big Bubble will release on April 22nd. And the Galaxy Foamposites are officially back in 2024. Now, these released last in 2018 and they're making their way back in 2024. It's a quick return, but this is the most famous Foamposite of all time, and I know a lot of people that are big into foams are big into the sneaker. This is the sneaker that a lot of people, it is the reason why they got into the sneaker game. So I know you're super excited to see this colorway return. And this one, maybe not so good news. Trophy Room will reportedly release an Air Jordan 1 Low OG in December. I wouldn't take this release too seriously because we most likely won't be able to get our hands on the pair. 2 colorways of the LeBron 20 for a special edition Florida A&M Universities will drop soon. Pusha T debuts the Adidas Supernova 7 Thorn at Coachella. Now, personally, I've always been a fan of this model, and the fact that it does have a superstar, a high-end celebrity collaboration, I wonder if it will bring more people to this silhouette. Bad Bunny's Adidas Campus Light appears with blue tint accents. The highly anticipated Gigi Nike Kobe 4 Protro is a special colorway dedicated to Gianna Bryant's 17th birthday and is set to release on May 1st for a retail point of $180. Jordan Brand treats the Michigan Wolverines to an Air Jordan 1 Low OG PE. These Jordan 1 Low PEs are super fire, and if you did miss or you haven't seen it yet, we have made a review on the Jordan 1 Low UNC PE, the Jordan 1 3, and the Jordan 4. I'll link it right there if you're interested to checking those player exclusive colorways out. Now, that sums it up for all the week of sneakers, all the upcoming news that we have. Now let's get into the upcoming sneaker releases that are going to be going down tomorrow and Saturday. Now, first up, tomorrow on Thursday, we have the Run the Jewels Nike SB Dunk Low in the deep royal blue colorway. Retail has been set at $130, and they're currently loaded to drop on the Nike sneakers app worldwide. And dropping alongside the pair is the Run the Jewels Nike SB Dunk High in the active pink and black colorway. Now, the raffles for this pair, we have tweeted them out on our Twitter account, and if you're not following us on Twitter, would highly recommend to do so. I say this every single video. It's the link in the description. Now, making their way to the Adidas Campus 80 is a tearaway assemble, a light brown rolling paper wrapper envelopes that cover the entire upper of this Campus 80s that reveals a green suede upper underneath. Retail has been set at $110. These will also drop on Thursday, and also most of the stock will be allocated to Adidas confirmed, and would expect a few first come first serve retailers, so be sure to follow Twitter and enable post notifications if you're interested to perhaps picking up this pair. And one other thing that I had to mention is, of course, the tie-dye insole and the tie-dye sock liner, which makes this sneaker really unique. It's not for me personally, but I think these are definitely going to sell out quick. Now, dropping on Nike US is the Nike Dunk Low Team Red and White. Retail has been set at $120, and these will drop on Friday. Now, moving over to Saturday sneaker releases, this is going to be the one that a lot of people are super excited for and are going to be going for, one of the most popular drops for the entire weekend. That is, of course, the women's Air Jordan 1 Retro High OG in the washed pink colorway. Now, we have done an extensive review for sizing, the materials on the suede overlays, the leather that is featured on the medial, the toe box, the laces that come equipped, the cell midsole, all the details. Be sure to check it out in that video right there. We'd really appreciate it if you would check out our on-foot reviews. But retail has been set at $180. These are currently loaded for the United States for Finish Line, JD Sports, Foot Locker, and Nike. Now, unfortunately, I don't think that there's any chance that these are going to sit like the Lucky Greens. These draw a lot of resemblance to the Turbo Green, the Hyper Royals, which we talk about it in that video, and we actually compare them in that video, so definitely be sure to check it out. So this gives summer vibes. I think a lot of men are still going to rock this sneaker if you can, depending on how big your foot is. So definitely be ready for this release. We'll have all the info. And also dropping on Saturday is the Air Jordan 13 Retro in the black Flint colorway. These are also loaded to Finish Line, JD Sports. Additionally, there will drop on Dick's Sporting Goods, Foot Locker, Kids Foot Locker, Champ Sports, and Nike. And of course, more retailers will come about. A few retailers have actually dropped these early. Now, also on Saturday, we have a few dunks on Nike US. First up is the neutral olive and cell colorway. Retail has been set at $120, and these come in women's sizes. And also dropping alongside the pair is the Nike Dunk Low Pink Oxford that also comes in women's sizes. Now, some additional news for Travis Scott Air Jordan 1 Low in the olive colorway. They have revealed the apparel collection that's going to be dropping alongside the sneakers. Now, we will have an extensive how to cop guide. Be sure to subscribe to the channel if you're interested on adding these sneakers to your personal collection. They're going to be dropping on April 26th, and on the back end of Nike sneakers, they have been loaded as a draw. And I would suspect it's not confirmed at the moment like it was for the Wash Pink last week when I told you guys that exclusive access would go out, but it's possible that we could see exclusive access go out soon for the Travis Scott Air Jordan 1 Lows once they are loaded. And a ton of you guys were able to hit on these bad boys right here, the Air Jordan 4 Thunder that's going to be dropping in May. Nike Sneaker Shop dropped these a full month before the release, which we have already done a review on these. Be sure to check it out right there. We talk about the new buck that comes on this sneaker, the sizing, which is very important, and also the yellow hits. This is a classic Air Jordan 4. I'm super excited to see this colorway return, but let us know down in the comments from our Twitter account and all the stuff that we put out. Were you able to successfully cop from the shock drop? There were so many W's out there. There were 160 pairs loaded. So I think this was kind of the shock drop heard around the world. Everybody knew it was coming, 2:23 p.m. Eastern, and Nike even kind of gave us a teaser that it was coming. And while we're talking about that, they also put out a teaser for the Air Jordan 1 Lost and Found. Testing, yep, it's on. We have an update, 11:40 a.m. Eastern time, which will be equivalent to 8:40 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. That's the rumor right now. So that sums it up for this week in sneakers and Sneaker Huddle Weekly. Thank you so much for tuning in to this week's episode. Best of luck on all the sneaker drops that are going to be going down this week. It's definitely a week that you don't want to miss. Be sure to subscribe to the channel if you got value out of this video, and we do this segment each and every week. Best of luck, and we'll catch you guys in the very next video.